So it's always, it's always funny seeing people talk about cryptocurrencies that's not actually inside cryptocurrency. I mean, I have this conversation with my lady all the time. I'm like, man, you should really consider, you go to work, you complain about this. I'm showing you, the progress that I'm happening, that I'm making happen in 1 or 2 days, and you go to work 2 weeks for these type of accomplishments. And a lot of people truly are sleeping on the opportunity in cryptocurrency, and it really actually hurts me because I want to see people really get to maximize their potential in life, right? I think that truly, in order to have happiness, right, it's not about the monetary aspect. That doesn't really make you happy, right? It's not make money. Okay, I got money, but it doesn't really fulfill you, right? I think the happiness comes from freedom, right? The ability to do whatever you want to do. No chains on you. You want to travel, you can travel. You want to go buy anything, you could go. You want to go donate to somebody, you can go donate. You don't have to have that subconscious thought of, will I need this money a little bit later? What if something comes up? Oh, I got this bill. You feel me? Crypto is breaking the chains of poverty, especially for my culture. And it bothers me because, I have these conversations with, oh, well, I got my card note and I got this. And if, I'm like, look, you just see, I could have turned one band to 5 to 10K in a matter of days. You know what I mean? And the struggle that we continue to put ourselves to because we don't believe in ownership. And I talk to people all the time, like, what do you do outside of, your work? We know you got a business, but what actually do you do? You messing with that crypto, right? Oh yeah, I don't know nothing about that. I'm not computer savvy. You don't even have to be computer savvy. Like, making excuses are tools of incompetence, right? But that's neither here or there. I know I like to rant. It's your boy Crypto Millie. I'm back with another one. Let's talk about Jasmy. Jasmy, you can see huge double bottom. Sometimes you just have to zoom out. I don't really have to talk about the utility or use case of Jasmy because I've talked about it so many times. Go watch all of my previous videos on Jasmy, and I've talked as much as I can about the utility, how this will be used in the real world, the product, how they generate revenue, right? The team. We know all of those things, right? But now let's focus on the chart because Millie put you onto the buy zone with Jasmy, right? And trust me, it's a lot of people inside my community that took advantage of this buy zone. I told you guys that every time that we rock right here, we literally shoot up 200%. I literally told you guys this. You feel me? And it's literally happened. It literally happened. And, I'm not a genius when it comes to charts. I've learned all of this in about a year. It doesn't take that long to learn, right? When someone says charting doesn't work, do not listen to them. And I'm a meme coin guy telling you that. Yeah, hype plays a part. Yes, demand. Yes. We don't make the rules in crypto. But charting really gives you the edge. And I know somebody asked me in my comments, how do you locate double crosses or golden crosses? We actually let me go to the daily chart here. I think I got it pulled up. You can see we came off a massive golden cross here with Jasmy. It's usually a lagging indicator both ways, right? So this is what happens with golden crosses, right? You can pump before the golden cross and then dump. You could literally go sideways and then the golden cross happen, and then it don't happen till the price appreciation from the golden cross doesn't happen till 14 days later. I've seen it on multiple cryptocurrencies. So when you see the cross, that does not necessarily mean price is going to go up. All right, I want to make that clear. What the golden cross tells you is that there's a bit of momentum that has built up over time, right? And there could be a potential move to the upside. Now, it's still a 50-50 chance because you're still taking a risk on trading golden cross. I don't want nobody to think like, oh, golden cross ape. No, you have to take time. Look what's going on with my trade with ape coin, right? Even though the golden cross is on the horizon, it's taking a while to build up. And even when we do get the cross, it probably won't be 14 days later till we see action, or we see the move happened before the golden cross as whales and traders anticipated, and then the golden cross further fuels the fire to the rocket. So What our Jasmy move played out perfectly, right? So many people sold at the bottom, right? It was because they had bear market post dramatic stress, right? You gotta understand, like, and people be like, oh, did I miss the rally? Family, we went to through 2 to 3 years of downward movement, right? Imagine trying to trade that, right? It has been impossible to try to trade unless you really, really knew what you're doing, right? A lot of people got wrecked, lost money, but we're in a different environment. And when the environment is bullish, then trading becomes a little bit easier, and you see people posting about these gains, and now you see these chads coming out with leverage, right? They're doing leverage. Now I don't do leverage, but I can understand why you would start doing leverage because the momentum for the entire cryptocurrency space is bullish. But we got to prepare. We got to prepare that, maybe we get a Bitcoin spot ETF that's rejected, right? A lot of people don't want to talk about this, right? Last time we crept up here, we're at that heavy resistance of 207. You can see the wick candle. So the resistance at 207 is heavy, heavy, heavy. So only two things is going to happen. Either we're going to break that resistance and finally turn 207 into support, or we're going to mirror these same moves and come all the way back down, right? And why would that happen? Well, maybe the Bitcoin ETF gets rejected. Maybe Mt. Gox sells off and people dump Bitcoin. Maybe it's a buy the rumor, sell the news. And it's not necessarily a bad thing if we get rejected and come back down, because what that will do is that allow all the non-believers, right, well, let me say, all the people on the sideline an opportunity to get back in, right? Or the people that, kind of like um um gave up or sold at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we do this. This is possible. I want y'all to keep that in mind, that this is possible because we're at an insane level of resistance. And we got rejected 2 times off the resistance. This is the third time. So my question to all the Jasmy community is the third time the charm. Now, Jasmy sits at a $300 million market cap, and I've been on record saying, oh, it can possibly get to $1. But as I look at the current cryptocurrency space, and every day it's a new cryptocurrency, so you got to take that into consideration, that where will all this liquidity come? Well, we need more development of what the actual utility is. We need more information on the lockup. We need to know what is in store for the Jasmy chain. Is it going to be a dual token system, or will it be a total migration? So there's still a lot of questions here with the Jasmy token. I want to make that clear. The total supply is 50 billion. The circulation is 99%, 98.6%. Let's be accurate there, right? And we know prior cryptocurrencies with heavy utility were able to hit 50 cents to even $3. Look at XRP. So we got a few things that we need to settle, right? One of the things is the innovation zone. I see a lot of people talking about Binance. I'm finally taking Jasmy out of the innovation zone, right? Team Lambo says Binance will monitor some tokens of the innovation zone in the week of January, and then in April. There might be a chance it gets removed in the next 10 days. If not, then the April's first week, but it's coming. So if they don't remove Jasmy when they do this, whatever they're gonna do, right? They're gonna review every token in the innovation zone. That could be a reason why we get rejected at 2.7 and we go back down, right? If we get taken out of the innovation zone, Jasmy will pump. It will probably most likely pump to 1 penny, right? So that'll be one milestone, right? 1 penny, right? We made it to 1 penny. Can we get to $1? That's the milestone. And I know a lot of people ask me this, right? And I expect there will be a lot of selling pressure at 25 cent, at 50 cent, at 75 cent. The same thing we seen with Doge if Jasmy was able to hit those heights. So we're doing this without the lockup information. Hara just came out and was talking about some potential. What are you talking about? Something going on with Gate.io, and then I seen a little portion of his post say had JoyStream in it. So I don't know exactly what's going on with that, but you could see here he did post about Gate.io, and this is the translation. It says, when I attended Gate.io event last week, I met with the CEO, head of Japan, and thanked him for making Jasmy the second project to be listed on Binance and Coinbase. So he met the CEO of Binance, I guess the new CEO of Binance. He promised me a collaboration campaign with Jasmy there, and I would like to tell you about Gate.io, which I have in fact been using for more than 3 years. So I'm not sure who he's referring to, whether it's the CEO of Binance or the CEO of Gate.io. He met up with somebody. So in the comments, please, if you can, you can clear that out. Like I said, I take information from you guys as well. Then he went on to say a whole bunch of, whatever this is. So, I'm not sure what they got going on with Gate.io, but this is a positive, step in the right direction, right? Coinbase, I think, has already listed Jasmy. Binance has it in Innovation Zone, and I guess Gate.io. And it's listed also on Crypto.com. So for my Crypto.com folks, it's still listed there. My boy Moonbound asked me yesterday, he was like, if you had to pick between Jasmy and Chain Flip, which one would you pick? And I love to know you guys' opinions in the comments, right? That's how I know you watched the video to the end. But great question, right? Chain Flip is a new project. Has a very, very niche utility that's needed in crypto, which is cross-chain swaps in a very seamless manner. But the hype just isn't there, right? A lot of VC money, but it still hasn't came. The hype hasn't got there. Like, people still focus on Thorchain and a couple other projects that's been here a while. But I think Chain Flip has a lot of potential. But when you look at Jasmy has the hype, the social engagement, like I explained to him, and it's under a penny. So anything that's under a penny, when people buy, they feel like they're getting more value, right? Because they feel like, hey, this thing can run to $70. People be coming up with some crazy numbers in their head. I bought it on a penny, it's going to $70. I'm a millionaire with $100, baby. Let's go. But it doesn't actually work like that, right? Of course, you can compare the supply, like, okay, well, maybe the price appreciation happens a little faster with something like Chain Flip because it has less supply. But you got to take in the fact that there's a lot of dilution and they mint tokens every day. So the burning and deflationary aspect of Chain Flip will only happen if people use the ecosystem, right? Well, Jasmy, you know what I mean? They have a product that generates revenue, the Secure PC. They have a utility and use case that falls under one of the most garnered sections in in the tech world, which is IoT, right? Internet of Things. And there's countries building out smart cities that need a project like Jasmy that can not only secure data in a decentralized way, but give people an opportunity to own their data and even monetize their data. So hard. Both is great projects. Y'all let me know in the comments if you had to pick between Jasmy and Chain Flip. I know y'all probably gonna pick Jasmy because you came to watch the video because you probably hold Jasmy, right? But yeah, do your research. Okay, we've talked about a few things. Jasmy Innovation Zone, potentially look for January or April. Potential rejection off 207. Got to be clear about that, right? But you know, I just want to see Jasmy hold this trend line. If it continues to hold the trend line, it means if it bounces off 2063, we should still be good, right? But if it gets rejected and we fall below the point 0.5, which is 205, if we fall below 205, and well, then we got to start talking about, is this again another rejection at 207? Y'all let me know what y'all think. It's your boy Crypto Millie. I'll see you in the next one.